Make sure that thing say live. Make sure this green bar is showing. Give me a minute, ladies and gents. Had a phone call that derailed my show, but the show must go on, right? Let's see, we back live. Yep, we back live. There we go. Can you hear me? Yep, we back live. Yep, you can hear me. Alright, we back live, man. Hopefully you guys are watching the show okay. Let's get back into the theme song, because, you know, we got to get the theme song going. Today's show, it's called, I'm going to talk about it in a minute. Give me 1 second. Support. Ladies and gents, is it a bad connection on you guys in? Is it a bad connection on you guys in or what up? When I Bandit, what up? Is a bad connection on you guys in or what? You trying to get that smoke today, when I don't think you're trying to get that smoke today. You trying to get that smoke? If somebody over there on YouTube can put in the comment section, is it a bad connection for you guys over there or what? Is it a bad connection for you guys or what? Let me know. Because if not, we're going to get to the show. Okay, we good. Connection is great. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and get to the theme song. And we're going to get to the topic. Let's go ahead and get to the theme song of the show first. I'm very proud of this theme song. Let's get it. Y'all want that smoke, bro. You ain't watching Scooby-Doo right now. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Listen Doctor Radio. And I'm bringing you guys a brand new show today. And I am brought to you by YouTube, Anchor Radio, and Spotify. And you already know what this is. We are the Listen Doctor. Wow, what's good, ladies and gents? I hope you guys are in the building, and let's get it, man, out throughout the show. I told you guys earlier, but we went down on the screen. But throughout the show, I'm gonna be playing that song because we really gotta get educated, man. And I named the song "Let's Get Educated," and I'm hella hated because when I first started this shit, y'all be amazed of the hate of emails that I get every day. I get emails from everybody of all race. Mainly my black race, telling me how much I'm a coon, how much I'm fake, how much I'm phony, how much I'm kissing ass, all this good shit. But guess what you can't stop doing, bitches? You can't stop watching. You keep watching. You keep coming back. So I named the song Educated, Get Hella Hated, because I get a lot of hate for one person. But yeah, this show, man, we was talking about what's happening around the world. And the topic is, why should we feel sorry for stupid people? I'm going to say that again. Why should we feel sorry for stupid people? And the reason why I put that is because a lot of things that's been happening around the world with these police shootings. These black folks want to go out and loot. These black folks want to go out and loot. These people going out and shooting police officers. All this shit. Why should we feel sorry for stupid people? Meaning my black race. I got a lot of videos to show you guys, so get comfortable if you're watching the show on BIGO. I got a lot of videos to show you guys if you're watching on YouTube. Get comfortable. And over here on this other site that I cannot name. Get comfortable. But let's get it, man. We want to get directly into this video. I'm going to show you guys a shooting that happened of an unarmed black male in Chicago was shot and killed by the cops. And before you watch this video, disclaimer, I am a black male. Because I got to let you know that, because a lot of people don't understand that I'm black. So, disclaimer, I am black. I am black. So, let's go ahead and watch the video. This happened in Chicago, of all cities, right? This happened in Chicago. Let's go.
Less than 24 hours after the shooting, police released this video, at one point narrating this.
When the video is brought to slow motion, you can see Mr. K brandish a firearm in his right hand.
18-year-old Deon K killed, police say.
This man right here, this young man right here, 18-year-old punk, bitch-ass nigga, punk coward, was shot. And why I call him that, ladies and gentlemen? Doc, you don't know this man. Why you calling this man a punk, a coward, a pussy? Why you calling him all those names, Doc? You don't know this young man. He's somebody's son. That's somebody's brother, Doc. I don't care. He was 18 years old on something that Dave Chappelle joked about on his skit when he said they shouldn't have never gave you niggas money. He meant to say they should have never gave you niggas internet. That's what he meant to say.
I ain't back. You black motherfuckers. Wide nose having motherfuckers. They should have never gave you niggas money.
He said they should have never gave you niggas money. What he wanted to say, they should have never gave you niggas internet. Because since internet, black folks has been going crazy for some reason. I don't know what the fuck's been going on. Hey, what up, Christine in the building? I see ya. Hey, live. What up, Lady CC in the building? What up, people that's over there watching the show over there on YouTube? I see you in the YouTube world. But they should have never gave you niggas internet. This 18-year-old young punk was out there bragging on Facebook and everything, on Instagram, that he had a pistol, that he had guns on him and a bunch of other people. He was the only one that was caught. Him and another person was caught. But he was shot and killed. Because what happened after they pulled up on him was this.
After he and friends were on social media displaying guns, and police saw the live stream, recognized them and where they were, drove up on them. We ran a stopwatch from the time the officer exited the car until Deon K was shot, less than 10 seconds. Police.
What you just heard was a gunshot. And what you can see right here, maybe you can't, but I'm going to circle it for you. This right here, that is a gun, ladies and gentlemen. That's in this guy's hand. This is a gun in his right hand. His right, they left. This is a gun in his hand. These are police officers right here. And one police officer in front of him. He's the one that shot. These officers are trying to get home to their kids, to their wife, their children, their family. What was those officers supposed to think? Let's not shoot him and say kumbaya. Let's not shoot him and pray for him. Let's say put the gun down, it's going to be okay. No, they don't know what the fuck he's trying to do. They don't know what he got, what his mindset is on. Fear could come into his body and say, let me start popping off since I'm going to die anyway. They had to do what the fucking they had to do. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. But I ask you, why should we feel sorry for stupid people? I can tell you one thing. I know he didn't have a father. You know why I can tell you that, ladies and gentlemen? Because when I had my father in my life, I wasn't out there on Facebook showing a gun. I can tell you that much. You know why? Because I feared my daddy more than I feared the police. My daddy was the man in that motherfucking house. Don't mistake it. My dad was the man in that house. He was the man in his house. What he supposed to be, a man in his house. Not what these single moms want you to act like. They want you to act like you their boyfriend and not the man in their house. They want you to act like you're the best friend and not the man in the house. They want to act like they can put on your pants. Because society has made us feel so small. I want y'all to understand this, black men. As much as they want to go out there and say Black Lives Matter, as much as these black women around the world want to go out there and scream Black Lives Matters, Black Lives Matters, who are they killing more than anybody, black men? Wait. Black motherfucking men. So as much as they want to tell you Black Lives Matters, they not getting shot for the cause. They not getting shot for the Black Lives Movement. We are. That should tell you motherfuckers something. They can live 100 years to be 100. Black men average of living from 2008 to 2020. The average male of black male lived to be 34. That's the average. Black women from 2008, 2020, average living to be 80. 80. They living longer than you motherfuckers. Is what I'm trying to tell you. They're living longer. While we do all the work. We the ones that put our lives on the line. Because we the ones that's getting shot. They not getting shot. They can spit in an officer's face. Let a male do that. You getting your bitch ass knocked out. But if she do it, she's a female. I can't put my hand on no female. Oh no, I gotta let her talk her shit. She talking her shit right now. But if you do it, they pulling your ass and they putting you on the ground. So I ask you, why should we feel sorry for stupid people? But let's go.
Alvarez was chasing another suspect.
When he turned around, that's when Deon Kay approached him and displayed a handgun. And in response to that, the officer fired one round. Unfortunately, Deon Kay lost his life.
Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. I'm looking for the gun.
Police say Kay threw the...
That's the gun right there. That was the gun that he threw. He threw the gun before when he was shot. He threw the gun. That's the gun. And if you can see right here, this silver part is where something would be called the serial number would be. And right here on this black part, another serial number would be. You might not be able to see it, but I'm going to take a couple of pictures. Thank you guys for the gifts. I'm going to take a couple of pictures of this. And I'm going to put it on the YouTube on the channel. I'm going to put it on my Instagram so you can see it. That number is scratched the fuck off. You know why I scratched off? Because he's an 18-year-old kid who cannot have a gun license in the state of Illinois. Because why? To get a gun license, you got to be 21. So he got an illegal gun that he bought from somebody out there on Instagram and Facebook. But I'm supposed to feel sorry that he got shot? I'm supposed to feel sorry. You're supposed to feel sorry. America's supposed to feel sorry.
Gun some 90 feet before he was hit.
Hey, I got it.
I know that he's a validated gang member from the area.
I know he's a validated gang member from the area. That's what the police chief said. I know he's a known gang member from this area.
And I know that he's had multiple touches with the criminal justice
And I know he had multiple touches with the criminal justice system.
system. I'm pretty sure.
Look at these black women out there crying, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, you look at America. Do me a fucking favor. Look at the black women crying, ladies and gentlemen. why in the black community when somebody gets shot, in any sense, not a cop shooting, anything, the main thing black people like to say, he was a good person. He was changing his life. He was doing good. He ain't bothering no fucking body. So we gonna excuse that Jerome was selling crack to the community. He sold crack to your mama. We gonna excuse that because he's dead right now. We're not supposed to talk ill about the dead, right? We're gonna excuse that he beat up a girl. He beat up his baby mama and killed the baby. We're gonna excuse that. Tyrone was just doing, he didn't know what he was for. He changed his life. He was doing better. We're going to excuse that Tyrone was a gang affiliation. We're going to excuse that, right? Because he's dead, right? And we're not supposed to talk about the dead, right? But people still talk about Michael Jackson. People still talk about Whitney Houston. People still talk about Prince. They dead. People still talk about Elvis. He's dead. People still talk about Biggie and Tupac. What they done and they dead. So if that's the case, why we talk about anybody then? Okay, so shut the fuck up. Because those people who say that are stupid. They out there crying. What are you crying for? He was a known gang member. If you are born in Chicago, it is your duty to be a gang member. You have no choice. You have no choice. If you are from Chicago, ask anybody from Chicago. If you are born in Chicago neighborhood, if you are born in Chicago's neighborhood, and you live in this motherfucking projects, because this is what this is. It's not no apartment. This is a project. If you live here, you have to be a gang member. Kanye West even said that. Common even said that. Queen Latifah even said that. And they from that city. They from that city. Common even said it. That's one of the reasons why he left Chicago. That's one of the reasons why Kanye West left Chicago. That's why Obama left Chicago. Because you gotta be a gang member. You have no choice. If you hanging out on this street or in this block, you gonna be associated with that set. You got nothing to do with them niggas. You just stay upstairs. They stay downstairs. Because you walk into the same bus stop, you gonna get the bullets. Because y'all in the same block. So I'm supposed to feel sorry for stupid people who didn't get the hint to move the fuck out of the city? Oh, Doc, it takes money to move, Doc. Oh, Doc, it takes money and resources to move. They just can't move their family. Yes, you can. Master P mom saw that it was being bad for him in New Orleans. You know what she took his ass? She moved him to his grandmother in LA to make a better life for him. So he wouldn't be caught in the streets. You probably didn't know that though. Probably didn't know that. That he graduated from a school in Los Angeles, California. I'm sorry, Oakland, California. Where he's originally from. You didn't know that though, did you, huh? No, I'm educating you, huh? That's why the name of the song is called Let's Get Educated. I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. I play it for you again. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Let's get educated. Oh, let's get educated. Let's get educated. Bitch, I'm hella hated. I'm hella hated. Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Listen Doctor Radio, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new show today. Yeah, man, it's a Listen Doctor Radio. But why should I feel sorry for stupid people? They know they're in a fucked up environment. They know their environment brings nothing but crime. They know their environment brings the police around all the time. Why would you put yourself in harm's way? I ask. The normal person might ask. But they keep doing it. Appreciate the gifts. Appreciate the gifts. Appreciate the gifts. But let's go ahead and get back to this. Stupid ass.
I don't know. I'm looking for the gun.
Shit.
Police say Kay threw the gun some 90 feet before he was hit.
Hey, I got it.
I know that he's a validated gang member from the area, and I know that he's had multiple touches with the criminal justice system. I'm pretty sure that Dion K. fell through multiple safety nets before yesterday afternoon.
When we purchased these body-worn camera, we knew that they wouldn't answer all the questions for any incident, but they would tell us, you know, in some part what the officer or what the public saw at that time.
But that's one video. Here's the next video that happened in Chicago. This murder of this guy, they want to call it a murder, but I can just call it somebody being stupid. This stupid person was out there in Chicago with a gun, and he got laid the fuck down. That's as simple as it. He got laid the fuck down. I don't care who don't like what I said. If I was out there and I was the cop, I'd have laid him the fuck down too. Because people are getting tired. I am. And I'm a black male. You might not know it, but I'm a black male. I'm getting tired of seeing shit like this. Everybody want their 5 seconds of fame with the police officer. Let's fuck with the police. Let's call them names. Let's make bullshit excuses for them to come out to our house so we can shoot them in the face. Let's call a 911 call in for something that we don't really need them for. While y'all out there protesting this man getting shot. This happened in your own city of Chicago again. And nothing happened. Y'all ain't saying nothing about it. This happened in Chicago 2 days ago.
Also tonight, a Chicago teenager is charged with 7 counts of attempted first-degree murder for
7 counts of attempted murder. 7 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 counts.
shootout with Chicago police and wounded 2 officers. It all started when police noticed a missing front license plate, but officers said they quickly escalated. CBS 2's Marissa Parr joins us live from Stroger Hospital, where one of those officers is still being treated. Marissa.
Brad, one of those officers was released yesterday. That other that you just mentioned remains intubated here after being shot twice. One of those bullets just narrowly missing his heart. As for the man police say shot at them, well, he's now being held on $10 million cash bond.
A chaotic scene Sunday left 3 injured, including 2 Chicago police officers, after a traffic stop turned into a shootout on the west side. 19-year-old Jiffon...
Look at this man. Look at this man. 19-year-old little punk. I ask you again, ladies and gentlemen. I talk about the importance of fathers. I do. And I'm going to keep saying it on every show. I talk about the importance of fathers being in the household. If this boy had a father in his household, would he be out there? Yes or no? Would he be out there trying to shoot cops? ain't talking about a stepdad. I'm not talking about the nigga your mama fucking. I'm talking about a father. A father. My father was such a father, when my friends would come over to my house to visit me, his son, he would ask them, your mama know you over here? Yeah, she know. Give me the number. Let me call her. Hey, you know Joshua over here with Jermaine? Oh, I'm just checking. Okay, cool. Alright. Jermaine. Daryl, y'all know you gotta go. He gotta go at a certain time, Jermaine. Alright, daddy, I got you. My daddy, not just when people over at my house, I just couldn't have my own privacy in my room, even though I was a teenager. My daddy come in there, hey, open this fucking door. Open this fucking door. Y'all too quiet in here. You too quiet in here. My house, my rules. Keep this door open. That's what a father does. Mommy, other hand, is downstairs on the phone talking about people. Mommy, on the other hand, doing some bullshit on Instagram. That's what's happening in these single households. Now, you got some mothers who are like that firsthand. Hey, what you doing? Cookie's one of them. What you doing? Hold on, what you doing in there? Who in there? She's one of them. I get it. But, just like I say, I see roll by, I should not have to say not all, because I know all mothers don't do that. And I know all fathers don't do that. But I mean, all men don't do that. But fathers, bruh, fathers? Real fathers? You ain't, no. I could not have privacy in my dad's house. And when it was time for him to go home, my dad didn't say, okay, go home, Daryl. My daddy got in the car, took Daryl to his motherfucking house. Because my daddy didn't want to have that call. Daryl was over at your house. Something happened to my son on the way home. My dad wasn't like that. Because he was a fucking father. He took Daryl home. Made sure Daryl got home. Gave Daryl to his mother. And left. That's what a fucking father does. This bitch ass nigga out there shooting cops. I got cops in my family. I'm supposed to feel sorry? I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? Because he wanted his 5 seconds of fame? You got a $10 million bind. Ain't nobody in your family can afford to get your bitch ass out. I'm supposed to feel sorry. 19. What a state in Illinois said you got to be 21 to have a gun license. This is 2 black males with no gun license that got guns. In Illinois, you gotta be 21. Because I looked up the law. 21 to get a gun license. To get a gun permit, you gotta be 18. Just to get the permit. And you still gotta fucking have it concealed. You can't have it concealed. We gotta be able to conceal it. You can tell these dudes don't have no gun licenses. 18. He's 19. Your life is gone. 7 counts. 7 of attempted murder. You try to kill 7 police officers. What happened? Black Lives Matters? Why was he able to leave? Black Lives Matters? Why was he able to be arrested? Black Lives Matters? I thought white folks kill us.
Williams is now charged with 7 counts of attempted first-degree murder. The state's attorney's office paints a picture of a tense situation.
Posting Spalding. 2 officers have been shot. Posting Spalding.
At around 2 a.m. Sunday, police pulled over the 19-year-old in the Homan Square neighborhood. They say Williams then crawled from the driver's seat and hid in his trunk. After officers spotted a gun in the front of the car and ordered him to come out, they say he started crawling closer to the gun. It was then that they broke the window and pulled him out, but he managed to get the gun, and according to prosecutors who have seen the body cam footage, He started firing at the officers, and they fired back. In all, the struggle left all three hurt by gunfire, including the 19-year-old who was shot by a third officer as Williams tried.
He's a fucking baby. Do y'all understand it? Do y'all not understand it? He's a baby. Look at this dude. Look at him. He looked like, I'm not being racist, but he looked like he cannot read. I'm sorry. He looked like he's illiterate as fuck. When they said don't judge a book by its cover, they wasn't talking about him. He looks slow. I'm sorry. He looks slow as fuck. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. A baby. A baby. A fucking baby.
Trying to run away. The injured officers were part of the summer mobile unit that launched in June as part of the superintendent's attempt to curb crime in the south and west sides of the city. One officer was released Sunday afternoon to a sea of saluting colleagues waiting outside. The other officer remains intubated with damage to his lung and colon. Police say that when they asked Williams for a statement, he said, quote, "Expletive that officer. I hope he dies."
What? When they asked him for a statement, when he asked this bitch ass nigga for a statement,
need a professional logo for your brand.
Why he did this? He said, "Fuck that officer. I hope he dies." That's what he said. He said, "Fuck that officer. I hope he dies."
Launched in June as part of the superintendent's attempt to curb crime in the south and west sides of the city. One officer was released Sunday after.
Look at all these police officers. I have a serious problem with police brutality, police being able to talk to you in any kind of way. But what I also extremely have a problem with is the disrespect that we give to our law enforcement. I'm being serious with you guys. The disrespect we give to our law enforcement is so very much disrespectful. These men and women put their lives on the line every fucking time they put that uniform on. And they get no respect for the communities that they work in. They get no to little respect, little to no communication with the people, little to no teamwork with the people that they are sworn to protect. This man is in a hospital fighting for his life. And this bitch ass nigga said, "Fuck that officer. I hope he dies." And I'm supposed to feel sorry? So I ask you, for the people who say something about it, for the people who might say something about it on my YouTube channel, if he had a dad in his life, would he do that? A father in his life, would he do that? And I'm just emotional right now because I have a dad. My dad was a police officer. My dad was in the army. My biological dad was in the army. And he was a police officer. He died in war. My dad did. My foster dad, my adopted dad, was a police officer as well for a year and a half. I have 2 uncles that's cops. I have a cousin that's a cop. I have a niece that's a cop. I wanted to be a cop growing up. It's very hard to feel sorry for this man.
Afternoon to a sea of saluting colleagues waiting outside. The other officer remains intubated with damage to his lung and colon. Police say that when they asked Williams for a statement, he said, quote, expletive that...
Williams' statement to the police. That's what that word means, expletive. They couldn't say it on TV. But he said, fuck that officer. I hope he dies. That's what this bitch ass nigga said. I feel so bad for the community. I feel so bad for Chicago. I feel so bad for this generation. Because this generation is lost. Nobody telling these kids to do anything with their life. Nobody telling these kids that you can move out of the hood, you can do something with your life. And then we get stuck with people like him. We get stuck with people like him who feel like they don't have a way out of the hood anyway. So why not go to the university that a lot of them like to go to? And what university college is that? Prison. Prison has become the new college for black males. Prison has become the new fraternity for black males. Going to prison, he's going to be famous because he tried to kill 7 cops. He's going to get a lot of respect in jail. They're not going to want to fuck with him because he tried to kill 7 cops. 7 women and men who put their lives on the line every day. You could disagree with what the cops do, how they talk to people. But one thing they don't do is they don't cower when somebody gets shot. They run to it. They run to it. I'm very, very sad. Very, very sad. I pray me and my wife have a kid one day. But I pray I don't have a kid no time soon. I wouldn't want to raise a kid in this type of world right now. This is sad.
Officer, I hope he dies. In today's climate, with sky-high tensions and mistrust within some communities and police, the question remains, why not release the body cam footage? Superintendent Brown says he'd like to, but that's up to the ones investigating this.
I'm more inclined to get it out sooner rather than later. I want to put it out soon. But I have to do that in coordination with COPA.
It is very sad. It is very sad that this shit keep happening. And Black Lives Matter is nowhere to be found when it happens. But that's not it. This is the last story we're going to show you guys. 15 people. We'll talk about this one first. In that same city, 52 people and 10 people were shot in Chicago over this weekend. This happened in Chicago.
At a restaurant right in the middle of the day. WGN's Tanya Francis. 10 people in all were killed by shootings in Chicago this weekend. One of them occurred at a restaurant right in the middle of the day. WGN's Tanya Francisco is live at Chicago Police Headquarters with more. Tanya.
Lawrence, that shooting happened in Morgan Park. Police say they have made no arrests in that case, but they have good quality video of the suspects. Meanwhile, it was just one of 42 shootings that took place this weekend alone in Chicago.
Yesterday, we saw the violence here in our community that we've seen all across our city.
19th Ward Alderman Matt O'Shea still in disbelief over the brazen shooting at Loon's Pancake House on 116th and Western Sunday afternoon, in which 31-year-old Devon Welsh was shot and killed while eating with his girlfriend and 3-week-old baby.
The victim was targeted. He was 100% targeted. They stood over and shot him after they originally shot.
O'Shea says more than 70 shots were fired. 4 other people were also injured, including a woman who was hit in the leg.
A Chicago police officer jumped in and applied a tourniquet to a gunshot victim who was shot in the leg, possibly saving that young woman's life.
The Looms shooting was one of 42 shootings over the weekend that resulted in 10 murders and 52 shooting victims.
Violent offenders have acted with impunity, much more than we've seen in the past so far this year.
Brown points to 51 Chicago police officers that have been shot at this year, 10 of them hit, to make his case. But he also says in the 6 weeks since he's reorganized the department, creating the Summer Mobile Patrol Unit and the Critical Incident Response Team, murders are down 50% and shootings are down 15% from the previous 6 weeks. He also says the murder clearance rate has improved from in the teens to over 40%.
Have some room to improve, but that's a significant improvement.
In the Looms shooting, police have high-quality video of the offenders, but they say it's too early in the investigation to reveal a motive. But they, as well as Alderman O'Shea, are asking people to come forward with information.
Please, I implore you, if you saw something, if you know something, go to cpdtip.com and report it.
Police say they expect to release video or at least some still images from the video and ask you for the community's help to solve this case. I'm live at Chicago Police Headquarters. Tanya Francis.
10 people in all were killed by shootings in
10 people were shot and killed in Chicago. 52 were shot altogether. Appreciate that one. 52 people were shot altogether in Chicago this past weekend. They killed a man at a pancake restaurant. They shot this man, and then they stood over him. About to head to the studio. Alright, man. Appreciate you, bro. Be easy. Be safe. They stood over him and shot him some more, killing him. And we supposed to feel sorry, America. We supposed to feel sorry for people who shot this man when he had his baby with him and his girl. We supposed to feel sorry. I feel so much anger right now because we losing, bro. We really losing, America. And it's us. It's black men who's suffering. It's black little girls who's suffering because their daddy's not in their life. It's black men who's suffering because their daddy ain't in their life. The government has fucked us over, man. America has fucked us over. We have fucked us over. When the fuck are we gonna change, bruh? When 52 people were shot. 10 of them died. I'm so depressed right now, bro. Thank you, Crystal, who sent me that video, who sent me these videos. Crystal sent me those, and Alicia sent me the rest. Appreciate you. If you want to send me videos, you can go to dirty.listendoctor.com, or you can go to thelistendoctortv@gmail.com. Email, send it to me there. I gotta get off, man. I really gotta get off right quick. I'm so depressed right now because this shit is really, really getting out of hand. Black males. We gotta do better. We gotta stick together. We gotta love one another. Black folks. We gotta start loving. Because this right here is not it. This right here is not what is good for anybody. This right here doesn't make us look good at anything. It makes us look bad as people. I thank you guys for watching, who always watch the show, who checks it out. But I'm extremely upset. I'm extremely depressed right now. Because the state of America and the state of black folks is at risk from our own kind. Thank you guys for watching the show, man. I'm about to try to smoke this weed, and I gotta cook, and I'm probably gonna chill out for a little bit. I'll see you guys on YouTube in a minute. I'll see you guys on BIGO in a minute. If you are watching me still on BIGO and on YouTube, hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the comment. Make sure you hit the bell so you get post notifications. And if you're over here on BIGO, look forward to the next show tomorrow. We will be making another show, doing that show. That one's going to be cool as well. I love you guys. I see you guys when I see y'all. And, yeah. I don't even know what to say, man. See y'all guys when I see y'all. Peace. Thank you to everybody who came through. Cookie, a.k.a. Bookie, a.k.a. my family came through. And One Eye Bandit. All you guys always coming through. I love y'all.